What action can I take if I don't have a buyer on closing day? First and foremost, if you don't have a buyer on closing day, lots of things happened.
Yep.
Right? Lots of things happened. You should never be at closing day and in a situation where you don't know what you're going to do, first and foremost. So let's back it up a little bit. What could have been done sooner? Typically, you should know, or you should be able to sell your wholesale contract in a week at the longest. And if it's taking you longer, then you have a couple of problems. The first one is you haven't squatted up with people who could have buyers.
Yep.
You're not working with a KeyGlee or an Astro or a TTP or Sub2 or somebody that can help you with getting this deal across the finish line. Secondly, you very likely locked up the deal too high. Okay, so you have an underwriting problem, right? Because if you are unable to sell your contract, then the problem is that you're probably into that contract for too high. And that could just be a factor of the condition. Maybe you ran your numbers wrong. Maybe you ran your comps wrong. Maybe the comp you used is a completely irrelevant comp and your buyers who are savvy aren't buying it. And so that could be the issue. But here's the thing. If you get to closing day and you still don't have action and you have a seller who's expecting a check and a conveyancing or a closing and you all of a sudden can't perform, that's probably one of the most irresponsible situations you can be in, because you should have communicated with your seller much sooner than that. Okay, learn to underwrite so that you can stop breaking hearts. And I mean yours and the sellers. Okay, learn to underwrite. Now,
what does that mean?
Learn how to evaluate what a deal is versus what's not a deal. Learn the rules.
What if you got an action taker that finds somebody that can help them with that in a market?
So if there's somebody that's helping you with that, then great. Amazing. If you haven't learned how to underwrite, squat up with somebody who has.
Like a real estate agent.
An agent.
Or
yeah,
wholesaler,
a real estate agent
investor
may or may not be able to help
Maybe
you.
an Astro flipper.
An Astro flipping student would be very good to go to. Even a Sub2 student would be very good to go to. A lot of Sub2 students tune into my Straight Outta Comp show and learn how to underwrite, and they learn how to underwrite from you. A lot of our students your students are very, very competent at underwriting. Just squat up with somebody from Wholesale Hotline. Squat up with someone who's gone through the process of learning how to underwrite, learning how to value property.